Dustin Diggs. With Dustin. The Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. Diggs.
All right, welcome to a special edition of the Dustin Diggs Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. We're here to preview the Retro Cup tournament. I got my host with me here. We got Mr. Jake Erlitz.
Hey, thank you.
Unsupervised Productions. Mr. Curt Combrink.
The voice man.
The voice ranger, I call you.
Yes.
Did you like that? Did you like calling the voice ranger? I thought that was kind of...
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. And then Mr. Keenan, Sargent. What a nice jacket you got on today, Keenan.
Yes, repping the brand. Of course, you got to go with the Pac-Man also for 7-Eleven. Yes.
7-Eleven packs. They sell pack. Oh, and you got the socks, too.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all can see it. There you
Should have brought my Sonic shoes.
Wow.
Next time.
So what is the Retro Cup, people's been asking? It's a 10-game tournament. We're going to do 2 games every Monday night starting in May. It's the Cathlon of retro games. Now, I was born in 1980. I'm old. I'm probably the oldest one here.
Oh, 92.
92. Jake?
98.
98.
98.
Wow.
I forgot Jake was that young.
Just on the... I don't qualify as a 90s kid, but I was there.
No, you count. You count.
Kurt, you share the... what?
89.
Okay, thank God. We got an 80s guy here. Okay. So... Nintendo came out in, I think, 1986. So a lot of these are Nintendo and Sega games. So these are kind of before your guys' time. I remember playing these when I was a kid. I'm sure Allie out there, Allie's watching. She knows what I'm talking about.
I was a 64 boy. I was born after Super Nintendo
64.
I was born after Super Nintendo and then before Pirates came to America. So I'm kind of in the middle of all the Nintendo in its prime years.
So what was your first system? It was a
64.
64 was your first system.
It was a GameCube.
Ooh,
GameCube.
GameCube was my first... Because we had a family Nintendo, but my first system was a GameCube.
I'll take that.
Kurt, what was your first game system?
My first game system was the NES.
Mine was the NES as well.
Yeah.
Technically, it was my brother's, but...
Now, can you remember your first game, though?
Super Mario Brothers.
Same here.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. It is the same one they have on the PlayStation. They converted
that one.
to the Nintendo 64. The old school PlayStation one.
You
they
fall off
have-
the building, you're dead.
Yeah, they have that on the Nintendo. You can't go on the ground at all in that game ever.
It's
you have to
stupid.
stay on the top of the building.
It's like the Fifth Element. You know, he'd fall into the fog, you're gone.
And Paperboy.
Paperboy was.
I played that a lot as well.
Super classic.
We're going to get into the 10 games here.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Rampage.
I wrote it. I thought about that.
Rampage would have been hard to score because you could do 2 people at once. We were trying to do one-player games, so we're
Just like
going to go in the list. So you
Strictly
said
score comparison.
Paperboy because there's a Clayton and Jen, which are in the tournament, think they're going to be these Paperboy champions.
Come
They've
get this
been
ass
playing
whipping.
for a while, though.
Yeah. So here, we'll do the list of games real
will
quick.
see.
So for the audience here, it's not going to be in order of what we play per week, but it starts May 29th. It's the first live broadcast here on the Arch Night Network.
We got the good ones, too.
Super Mario Brothers 3, Punch-Out, Tetris, Miss Pac-Man, Donkey Kong. Is this Galaga? Is that
Galaga.
Okay. Paperboy, RC Pro-Am, Ninja Gaiden, and Marble Madness. Now, I was playing Marble Madness the other day, and that game fucking sucks.
Oh, dude, it's hard, man.
But
It's a hard game, especially it's that 3D image and everything's at an angle, so you kind of gotta use your thumbs the right way, otherwise you kind of screw yourself over.
Reminds me of Monkey Ball.
Ooh, I got that for DS.
So, first system was what was your latest system you have now?
An Oculus. I'm a really big fan of the Oculus.
What games do you have? I have the Oculus.
I have my favorite is this superhero game where you get to pick between the superpowers. It's kind of like an underdevelopment game. I found it and
What is that one called?
it's called Superfly. And so you get to pick between all these powers and fly around the city, killing robots, swinging around. You can be like Frozone or something like that. Another one I like to play is called Blades and Sorcery.
Yeah, I got that one.
That one's so physically accurate. I played other games on the Oculus with sword fighting, but the first time I played that game, I went to stab somebody. I'm like, oh my god,
the hands.
I had to pull it out, and I was like, this does not feel right. This feels illegal to play.
What's that game? It's like a mod game because you can. What's that technically called?
Bone Lab.
So you can download. People make other I guess cheats. I had a lightsaber in that game. You can do
Bone Lab or VR chat. One of the
you can do all kinds of different things.
Dude. Oh, well, continue what you were saying.
No, but go ahead. What's system?
Okay, well, right now I got the Xbox Series X, but I've also got the Oculus. I got the Rift. I'm currently trying to figure out how to get my Rift to work.
You got the old school Rift, huh?
Yeah, Meta did that update, and now it doesn't. It doesn't connect.
Their servers are always updated. It sucks.
Yeah, but you were talking about the VR chat thing and everything, and oh god, I'll tell you what.
Kids just screaming.
VR chat. Have you ever been on VR chat late at night?
Yes.
There's some weird
the furry
shit.
chat.
There's some weird shit that goes
furry
on.
chats.
So I was Hulk, and I was in like this club place or whatever, and I come walking in, like they had these private rooms up there, and I was just like, oh, what's this? I would come walking in. There's a bunch of little anime girls in there, and they're all wearing. Yeah. Then I'm like, I come walking in and I saw them, and they were all dudes. I'm like, hey, what's going on, man? I'm like,
welcome to the club, kid.
I said, sorry about that. I turned around, went to go leave, and they kept making the door lock. And you got all these little anime girls, cat girls, come walking up wearing these things, and you see me as Hulk just going, "Hey, okay, come on, this ain't funny now." And I'm sitting there just doing this.
Hulk
sound like a dream I had.
I feel so stupid because I'm playing and I'm 42 years old, and these kids, I'm playing with like these 8-year-old kids, and they're kicking my ass.
Hey, come on, man, let's go and play. It happens.
Some of these kids need to be like, they need to like watch what they say. Like these say the most inappropriate stuff. I'm like, where are your parents right now? Like if I heard my kid talking the way you did in the other room, I'd be like, you're grounded from the internet for a year.
I can't play Fortnite because of that, because I used to play that late at night after I got off work and stuff. And
a bunch of these little kids just going, "Daddy, Daddy." I'm like, stop moaning in the mic.
Well, the thing was, I was with a bunch of foreign kids, so I couldn't even understand them. I'd be like, does anybody here speak English? And
you got a luggy.
I knew they were making fun of me because I'd hear them do this, going, and they'd all start laughing. I'm like, you know what? It's time to commit some more crimes. I'd just sit there and start, pop, 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 pop.
See, you're more of that with like Call of Duty and stuff and PUBG, because again, more kids are gonna do internet. Like adults, very, very rare. Girls, it's a shock to some guys, but everyone's a gamer at heart.
I've been getting into like recording games, and I do that. The easiest is the Oculus. I've been doing a little bit on the Xbox. And I have a couple of videos. I actually complete games more when I'm recording myself, because I know I have to beat the game. So I've beat like 4 games I still haven't posted yet because of the editing. But
I'll have to get another Oculus and everything.
So
you
record internally on that?
Yes, I can record on my Xbox and my Oculus. So I'll record those, and then I'll also put a second camera up like on my phone and record myself. And just try to link them up.
I mean, you got something like that. You can kind of go on Oculus and also play on your phone.
I tried to record, but it was too like botchy. I don't know.
Sometimes, yeah. If you're connected to your TV or your phone, that's probably gonna be a reason why it glitches out. But if you just record and play, and then you find something else to record yourself on in front of like something like this, and then you can like edit that later. Okay. That's what I do, at least. Okay. But there are other ways. Like, there are people that can connect everything and live stream it and do all that. It's so much easier. I still am learning.
And you have a Twitch channel, too?
No, I cannot figure out Twitch for the life of me. I wish.
I have a Twitch channel, so it'll live stream to the network plus Twitch. But, I'm saying we're going to give these out to whoever wants them so they can
I'm just now pushing into YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I've always wanted to. Yeah. I'm taking the time and... Yeah.
So to go back to the retro play here, folks. Now you guys, what?
Childhood.
When did you start playing retro games? Obviously, you start with the 64 or Cube.
My buddy John from the movie. Yeah. He had the classic Nintendo, and he was always looking for old school TVs to get the zapper to work because he had Super Mario Duck Hunt, among other Nintendo games. So we would sit in his garage and play retro games. And it's sometimes I would get on the computer too, and I would find old school retro games. It's like I've always wanted to play.
Like the emulators, I did that like years ago.
And
I used to have one of those too on the computer.
Because I think what's funny for me at my job, one of my coworkers before he left, we were talking about some game, and then he had a Super Nintendo game, some Sega Genesis, and 64. I was like, okay, I'll buy it off you. And so at that point, I was still playing emulators beforehand, and when I bought the stuff, he had Killer Instinct for Super Nintendo. So everything else worked. So I go to the mall, I go to Galleria, and it's like 2014, and that's when I bought the Superboy, which is a handheld Super Nintendo. Until this day, like I still have it. It still works. It's beautiful, and I just kind of went with just the nostalgics. in gaming.
Well, here's one of the games, Super Mario Brothers 3. So now we picked this game because of one of my favorite movies is Fred Savage. I don't know if people see
The Wizard.
The Wizard.
I'm a big fan of that movie too. Fun fact: did you know that scene with King Kong, towards the end when they're being chased by the police in Hollywood?
Yeah.
That was the inspiration to open Universal Studios.
Really?
They weren't doing like rides; they were doing tours through Hollywood. So like, see those actors, see what movie they're working on. And at the time, they were working on King Kong, and they put that in the movie, and they saw like how like the kids were reacting to like the giant animatronic, and they're like, why don't we turn this into like an amusement park? And that's
I actually did the Universal tour, and I seen the King Kong. I actually went through it, and they still had it.
Oh, like 2007.
It was 2010 when I seen it.
Because 2000, I think 2009 was when it burned down.
I think the 2004 version is the one from the movie. If I'm accurate.
Yeah, the movie was made in '89, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Okay, then no, that's not right.
Well, I mean, maybe it lasted for 15 years. I mean, so.
I mean, I'm thinking of a different one. Anyways,
So Mario Brothers 3. Now I've played this game. I've never beat this game. I've
Really?
got the whistle twice.
got to sell your soul to the devil to beat it. There's a lot
I
of
got
like
the whistle twice, but I got the World 8 before, but I've never beat the game.
Oh, there's something I got to show you afterwards, but they're so
So
close.
the game is the way we're going to do the points on the game. If you get the whistle and you get far ahead of the game, it's not really going to make you win the game, not like the Wizard, but it's basically we're going to go off points for the winner of this game here. So,
But see, like, how would they
convince John
even
to
work?
play.
Because the whistle's
He'd be
like
good at
not
this.
that early in the stages
the whistle you can get in the third level, and then also in the
in the
building.
clubhouse.
bro,
in the building.
warp pipes.
Warp pipe.
If you know where to go,
Yeah.
you can get to level 6 and like level 2.
Because you can still hack
I think that's
this
the first one. That's the first one that has all those warp zones. Anyway,
So we want some shit talking here. Now, who at this table thinks they're going to win at Super Mario Brothers 3?
Ooh, boy.
Allie, I have confidence. I'm gonna practice, and I want to do some like I did a campaign ad when we did like Game Informer, where we went to like the arcade and we did that. So I think it'd be fun to do another campaign ad
What's a campaign ad?
where I go record myself at the arcade talking about how I'm gonna win the Retro Cup, like the UFC
okay.
fighters do.
Okay,
Maybe we
okay.
should all like
Doing their way.
I like it. I like that idea. Yeah.
we're all like going to like Dave and Buster's or somewhere cool, and just like carrying stacks of tokens and all that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna win. Win.
See, because I never played the NES version. I played like a few, but I had the one on the Game Boy, and I played the
The Nano or the
Super Mario All-Star one.
Yeah.
So right here, this is where you can get the whistle. You push down right there, but he didn't. Oh, he did. He went behind it. So
No coaching.
there's a little spoiler for you. Yeah. So
That's the thing, too. Back in the day, you can glitch a game. Like, now, I mean, it's modded, but like back then, you had no idea, and they could just
Right. Yeah. No.
do that out of nowhere.
Another thing is, how does he like in the movie? How does the kid know? And it's the first time anyone's ever played the game. Where to find the warp zones? I'm so mad about that.
He's a wizard.
He's a smart boy.
Yeah.
He was interesting. He was like my favorite character because he didn't talk and he just wanted to go to California. Like me when I was a kid.
California.
I swear.
Have you ever seen the Angry Video Game Nerd?
Oh, yes, always.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another big reason why I got into retro games. I'd watch him play, and I was like, I gotta play that game. And that's how I learned about the Power Glove and all that. And
Oh yeah, I have the Power Glove, but I've never used it. But
Really?
I got to wear it, and being able to wear it in that photo shoot was a big honor. Just to like, I never thought I'd ever wear.
you did
one.
feel like Thanos with that motherfucker.
Oh my gosh!
right?
Yeah. As soon as I put it on, I thought this would never happen. This is cool. It's cooler than wearing an Infinity Gauntlet.
One before in Kansas City, but it's a nice piece of art.
That's cool.
You know, I jerk off with it.
I would too if I owned it. I
Now-
might get one just to.
Did y'all know there was a Power Glove for the N64?
There was one for the Wii. I didn't know about the Nintendo 64.
That was for the boxing.
Yeah.
Because the 64 one, it's not really kind of like that, but it has that little like an arch where you kind of move your wrist, and the joystick will be on the thumbs, the buttons will be on the finger. It's weird. I haven't tried it yet, but I saw it go well. I'm like, okay, I gotta buy it. I ain't gonna go home without it. No.
I just got Sonic Frontiers for Christmas.
Ooh, I need to play that still.
It's really fun. And it's like at first it's a little slow pace, but once you like upgrade Sonic and it gets more into the Sonic realm. Because at first you start off slow open world. I'm like, this is not a Sonic game at all.
Because the music's good.
I want to have
Elden
Sonic.
Rings for Sonic.
I want to have Sonic in the Retro Cup, but we'll do a separate Sonic tournament if this is fun. For
Only
everyone.
the top 3
definitely.
get to play it.
Oh, there's
the
a few,
secret game.
I know like a few of them that can kind of be competitive.
That's what you should do. Throw a wild card game in there, toward like that nobody knows. Like, oh, we're all gonna play this game for like the last 5 contestants or something.
Well, we might continue as a league that every Monday night we do it. We'll see how it goes and how people enjoy watching it. Curt, anything you want to say about this game before we go to the next game? Curt, you played this game before, right?
I'll kill you all.
Okay.
Woo, man.
Okay.
My balls are tingling.
Okay. All right.
It's getting intense.
So the other game is the game I picked.
And yes, Super Mario Brothers 2 was always a hit or miss for people. I mean, I heard critics. I played it. It's okay, but it's not everyone's favorite game for the second version of it.
What's
Super Mario Brothers 2.
No, I didn't really like that one.
That's where you can play as Peach and get to grab the onions.
I hate Punch Out.
Why?
I've never had a good copy of the game that worked.
And you were always disproportionate from everybody you fought to.
Right.
I played the arcade version. It's actually hard. It's harder.
I like the arcade versions of some of the older games, like Tapper.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like I played that at home, and then I played it on the arcade, and I'm like, there's a huge difference.
Have you ever played Punch Out in the arcade?
Yes, it's.
I've never played it.
It's weird. It's you rather play it on NES than the arcade. Honestly,
I
so many
disagree.
more,
I'd
so
rather
much
play it
more
on the-
buttons.
I'd rather play it on the arcade, but that's just me personally.
There's
Same
so
with
many more
Street
buttons.
Fighter. Street Fighter, I'd rather play on the arcade machine.
I'm gonna both of them. Oh, we should have had that one. No, we should have had we should have had Burger Time.
There are references to Punch Out in the new Mario movie because he's the ref.
I was playing Punch Out the other day, and I got to the 3rd round with Glass Joe. I felt like a fucking idiot. So I couldn't beat him in 42 seconds like this guy.
Glass Joe, Von Kieser,
So,
Piston Honda.
Punch Out. I think I can make it to Soda Pop if people are watching. Keenan, what's your prediction here?
I said the first I had was I don't know, it was Sandman. I think it was either Sandman or Don Flamingo, one of the two. I was close. Because I know the tournament that we did like years ago, I didn't make it past Piston Honda about playing the game so many times. I don't know how I can lose. It's bad.
Wager here, Mr. Curt. We're going to hold you to it. How far do you think you can make it in Punch Out?
I'm not sure. It's been forever since I played this.
Now, this is Punch Out, not Mike Tyson,
I'm going to say
right?
Piston Honda for Curt over here. Jake, what?
Round 1.
Really?
Really?
No, I mean, if I'm like in a competitive situation, I'll probably take a little bit more. I get like competitive, and so I'll probably do a little better.
Well, we do have a couple practice dates coming, so everybody can try the game out because we're playing on an emulator, so we're not going to play with the systems we're playing since we have to have an HDMI feed, a digital
Right,
feed.
you got to be able to pull the recordings.
so someone's got some
the
mini ones.
controller might be a little different for people, so I'm sure I'm going to hear bitching about that. Like, I would have made it further if I had a
if
real
you're a
NES
true gamer,
controller.
you can adapt
Right
to the
They,
different
because some people do that. Some people do that, though. They
And if not, don't play.
controller that's comfortable for me to hold.
Has anybody ever?
I'm
played,
so good. I'll win without the controller.
Ooh.
Has anybody ever played the Punch Out when Mike Tyson did his rape stuff and then they had to redo the game?
I played both.
You played
I'm
both.
aware
Yeah.
of it.
Was Mr. Dream exactly like Mike Tyson but white or something?
I didn't make it that far.
I kept biting off the character's ears. You couldn't really tell because it was all pixelated. You look.
See, I'm so excited. I thought it was Punch Out first, then Mike Tyson. I didn't know it was the other way around. Because, damn it, Mike.
Well, you thought you fought Mike Tyson the first round?
No. I thought the Mike Tyson one was the second game. I
Tetris,
thought,
Apple T. What?
There's a Tetris.
yeah.
So I picked Tetris for this Retro Cup because obviously on Apple TV I hate Apple, but they have a Tetris movie about.
why not have it on every stream?
I tried to watch it.
You have
Tried.
Apple?
No, I rented it on YouTube or something. Oh no, I had this app that I could watch movies for free.
Oh, okay.
Oh, lucky.
An app I probably shouldn't have.
They made a movie about Tetris.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
Because Tetris it was made in Russia. So this is during the Cold War, and so they got the game to put on the Game Boy, and the first time the guy seen the Game Boy for the first time, and so
I have to give it another chance. I strictly watched that movie just to hear him with an English accent. Because is that weird?
Nope.
I've only seen him do British accents. It's weird.
So, I played this game the other night. I can make it to level 8. Now, level 9, that's kind of fast for me. That's a little.
I could play Tetris all day.
I could probably go 9 or 2. Or it's been a while.
So
I played the Game Boy version.
I played Sega's Mr. Bean or Dr. Robotnik's Bean Machine. It's Tetris.
Oh, that's a fun game.
Did what you hear about the Mario? What Dr. Mario?
Dr. Mario, yeah.
So they canceled the game because kids were taking pills or something.
Really?
How? What?
Yeah, they stopped making the game because kids were taking pills.
I could see that being a thing.
Oh,
But
because I could take way more pills than that.
yeah, we got Grand Theft Auto. Okay. People, man.
Yeah, taking mushrooms is fine.
Yeah. So let's do a little wager here, Keenan. Tetris. What do you think? What do you think?
I say probably 7 or 8. It's been a long time, so I say 7 or 8.
Oh well, there's an ending right there. So I've never seen that screen, but that's what it looks like.
That's not Kid Icarus, y'all.
So next game we got on the list is so we had Tetris. What's the next game?
I'm trying to think because I know Pac-Man has like an infinite amount of levels, but how many levels is Tetris got 12, right?
I think it's 10. 10.
So I know Pac-Man is 256.
Okay,
so I've heard.
We're going to a
Jesus
little
Christ,
arcade
4 hours.
version here of Miss Pac-Man. So
we're doing Miss Pac-Man.
I don't. What's the difference?
They both eat.
So I think Miss Pac-Man, if I'm not mistaken, the levels are a little bit different. I think Pac-Man the levels are the same, right? The spread.
Well, I mean, there's really no difference whatsoever. I guess she's faster. I mean,
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know.
I play Pac and Pal. I play Super Pac-Man. Those are great, but Miss Pac-Man and Pam, they're basically the same thing.
Pac-Man just needed a Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to the Two Plumbers in St. Charles? Anybody here?
Did a few times, yes. It's beautiful.
It sounds familiar.
It's off of the 94 and
right before Lindenwood.
Is it an arcade?
Yeah, they have their own brewery. Yeah, it's a little place. Yeah.
Yes, I have actually.
They play games there, but they have Miss Pac-Man there, and so I played it there. I think so.
So I got that. I actually got that on Game Boy.
So what's everybody? Curt, what do you feel about Miss Pac-Man? Do you think she's cute?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm all for a chick with
solid 6.
I'm all for a chick with some jaundice.
Does it make a girl cute? Does it make a girl cuter when she has a bow tie in her hair?
I just feel like having a girl with an eating disorder is a lot of work.
I think I broke Keenan.
The other game, one of my favorite documentaries is The Fist of Kong and A Fistful of Quarters. Is that right? I think
Fist of
right.
Kong?
Fist of Kong.
I think that's right.
Fist of Cup.
No, The King of Kong and A Fistful of Quarters. That's what it's called. It's a great documentary about Donkey Kong. And anyway, so one of the games we're going to be playing is Donkey Kong, the arcade version here.
It was originally called Jumpman.
What was it originally called?
Jumpman.
Yeah.
Why did they change it?
So, because Mario was his own thing afterwards, basically. The inspiration. But also, I just remember it. So, I can practice easily. How you doing?
Oh, right on. You can play that?
Hell yeah.
Right on.
Because it does have Donkey Kong, I got Pac-Man, Tetris on here.
I'm not very good at this game. I think I'll be able to get this hammer right here, and I think that's going to be the end of me. I think that's... what's your thoughts on this game, Jake?
I like it. I've played it many a times. There's this pizza place called Mr. D's in Troy. I used to play it for like hours.
Ooh. See, that sucks.
Okay. Oh, it's
one of my favorites.
I didn't really beat it, but I mean, I pen past all 3 stages. I know it gets faster. Man, I'll probably give it a go 3 rounds per stage.
And this is probably the oldest game we have that's going to be part of the Retro Cup.
My baby.
Oh, hell yeah. We on.
It's on my phone.
What do you guys say about this one?
Ooh, 20.
Oh, I'm going to mess some stuff up.
2021.
Yeah.
I was at, not pizza, y'all remember CC's Pizza?
Yep.
And I played it in the arcade. I got it on the PlayStation well.
Pizza places always
I made it to level 20. It was hard, and it's very, very difficult because these motherfuckers, they come, they swoop down during their incoming. I'm like, ugh. So you got to be careful with that, ladies and gentlemen. But that's my baby. But not technically my favorite game because I like Bosconian. It's a different game. I'll tell you about that later. But yeah, Galaga, I'll go level 20.
Level 20?
Level 20.
All right, we're gonna write that down. All right,
Level 20.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Or 15. It was, I made it like past some good rounds.
Seems pretty complicated right there. I don't know. It's kind of a
Me and Keenan gonna do some Top Gun Maverick stuff in this game. Just you watch.
Top Gun.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm Merlin. I am Merlin.
Merlin.
Yes.
Okay.
I like Merlin. I got the big guy.
Of all the people, I mean, why wouldn't
Yes.
you be Goose? I mean,
No, I wouldn't.
because Goose dies. I got you.
Well, spoiler.
All right.
In case you haven't seen it.
Here's one that Jake was talking some shit earlier.
Yes, Paperboy.
Don't.
So-
Do I have it on here? Nope.
So here we go.
The arcade version is great.
Getting
Well, I
chased by
think we're going to be
dogs.
playing the Nintendo version, if I'm not mistaken. That's up in the air. So,
I played this in Rampage.
Oh,
a
Kung
lot
Fu would have
growing
been
up.
great.
So
Did you guys ever play the N64 version of this?
No, I wanted to though. I heard it was bad.
It wasn't bad. I liked it. Your final boss fight though, you fight Frankenstein.
That was weird.
Yeah.
you fight Frankenstein with papers.
Yeah, so what it is, like the final boss fight is like the scientist and everything, and he's building this thing to bring to life Frankenstein. Well, Frankenstein chasing you around this big old room, and you have to ride around. You have to throw papers at these generators and knock them out and everything to finally get him weak enough to where you can come up and just boom and take him out.
That sounds like a Glover
So
stage.
is it the same kind of like layout, like he's going at this
No,
diagonal
it's 3D.
angle? Oh, it's
It's N64. It's
gotcha,
it looks weird because the controlling's off, but it's
Yeah.
close in comparison.
Yeah, I always get fucked up by this damn dog that kind of runs after you. And this kid, I mean, look at him. He's going down the street right there.
Woo,
I mean,
skaters.
I mean, the kid's not even, his parents
It
ain't
gets
even watching.
it gets harder than every
I don't know if
stage.
it was The Simpsons or Family Guy that made fun of that. Either Bart or Stewie on his little bike pulls out in front of the
And
Paperboy.
then, I mean, how many people put their dog houses in their front yard? I don't know anybody.
For intruders.
Yeah. So
Wait, didn't
was
people
the
also have like
80s.
babies in the yard too?
yeah.
Yeah, and the N64.
Yeah,
like,
no
you
parents watching those little kids.
You can knock old ladies
Oh,
out
wow.
with newspapers.
Wow,
I love doing
He's
it.
pretty good right there. That's pretty good.
I'm scared.
I'm glad this guy's not playing.
That's me. I uploaded
He has
this video.
his three relatives are cheering him on. So
You miss a house, it gets black.
Paperboy. Now we got some people that think they're really good at Paperboy. So
It's a good one.
yeah. So can you hit every house? It looks like this guy missed a bunch of houses.
Oh, you got one out.
Yeah.
Well, you got to make sure you get the right ones too. You got to pay attention. It shows you which houses you're supposed to hit, and then you go.
Oh, there's houses you're not supposed to hit.
Yeah, only the
Okay.
ones that are highlighted.
I mean,
and you have to remember because they don't show you the map once it's gone. You have to do it by memory.
The arcade version is like a black house. Any other house, you're fine. But there's one house I remember
I used to make
directly.
mistakes because I thought the red houses were the ones you weren't supposed to hit, and then those were the ones you were. I'm like, oh, dang it.
But see, it was weird. There's a house. There's a house in the arcade version where it doesn't have a door. It's like all windows. So you had to be careful where you lay it. You either had to hit the mailbox or just hit the wall. But I'm like, why? There's no door.
Just like riding a real bike.
There's no door. Like, why would y'all do that?
The next game is RC Pro Am. Now,
Oh, I played that once.
uh,
Do I have that? Nope.
the reason I picked RC Pro Am is because it's a racing game, and we didn't. It was maybe we should have did Outrun. What's some good racing games? It's retro.
Rad Racer.
For the
Rad Racer would have been probably better.
I know it's not a racing game, but our City Connections. If you remember that one,
What was it?
Mario Kart, the original.
that's Super Nintendo.
We're going to. So the one plan is if this does. People enjoy what they see here. We're going to do a Mario Kart tournament for all day tournament. So
Oh,
that's,
pole position.
that's why we saved it. But this is RC Pro Am.
That's a fun though.
Little preview.
Yeah, I don't
so,
think I played this one.
I think I remember this one.
I played it like a few times.
so basically, to make it to the next level, you got to make the top three. So if you're the last car,
I remember
you don't
this,
make it to
yeah.
the next. You won't make
Now,
it to the next level.
I say to change the plan, why not have the fastest lap?
No, because this game goes real quick. Because people like me can't make it past the first lap. So, and then you get you get little upgrades and things like that. And if you get the Nintendo at the bottom here, where you see the NI, it's kind of cut off, but you get a new car or whatever. So
Now we can do that in real life too.
So-
Let's get some art.
we could.
That'd be
know,
great.
yeah,
I do
DLC
got a
cars.
fun announcement that I'm going to talk about the Kentucky Derby, which everybody's invited to. So we're
The
going
actual
to
Kentucky Derby.
we're gonna have a Kentucky Derby little party, and I got some little horses that we're all going to ride on and do a little race out back, and so little inflatable horses.
Well, okay. I thought you were talking about real horses for a second. I love horses.
No, or
I love butter
if we don't want to do that, we all just ride Keenan's back and we just. So no.
Just don't break my legs.
What's some other good racing games? Do you ever play Spy Hunter?
Ooh, which one? The second one was bad.
Well, I just played it on NES. I don't know.
Spy was good. I said pole position. There was Grand Prix for the Atari.
It's not really retro-ish, but I remember South Park Rally.
I only had a South Park game.
That's the only racing game I played as a kid was South Park Rally Race.
Oh, Sonic Drift. That's on a Sonic. That's a Sega Game Gear game.
Yeah.
So, Ninja Gaiden.
Speaking of which,
the game we're almost done with the
see
list.
how
I don't know what this. Okay.
I used to play this on the computer a lot too. So
no, wait. Would there be a scoring system to that, or for
talk
Gaiden?
mad shit on this one too?
Gaiden, if there's
come
not,
get this ass whooping.
if there's not points, it's whoever can make it the furthest. So,
So you want to make that a time limit, or
no, I mean you're timed up top there anyway. So
no? I'm saying like a time limit, like 5. You have 5 minutes to see how further you go.
No, it's till you die.
Make y'all look like you're playing Ninja Turtles.
Trust me, you're not going to make it to the end of this game.
It's a chance if you play hard.
Not
You
without a
guys
game.
aren't. I will.
Well, then we'll all sit there and cheer you on.
Thank you.
Ninja Gaiden, have you played this game back in the day?
Yes, I used to play it on the computer all the time at school. I got in trouble because I would download it onto the school system. So and I would show
Wow.
kids you could just pull it up in the email and play it in class. If you downloaded emulators, I downloaded it to my computer, but apparently I downloaded it to the system's computer.
What
so
year did you graduate?
this was it. This was I graduated 2017, 16, 2016.
Wow.
Wow, I feel fucking
Wow, yeah.
11, baby.
So I downloaded it to play on my computer, and then I saw another person pull it up. I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, dude, if you pull it up right here, they have it in the system." I was like, "I'm the one who downloaded it to that system."
Like, oh no.
And then I wasn't allowed on the computers for the rest of
Sound
the
like
year.
got that for the Xbox though.
It was considered hacking.
Why did you? What you took a computer class?
They had computer classes. When I was in elementary school, they had because they want to teach kids how to type properly
Oh my
without
God.
getting.
The first time I seen a
carpal tunnel.
computer, I was sophomore year of high school, and it was for typing.
Most
And that was it.
high schools now, you have to. A lot of our homework is they have little laptops they bring into the classrooms now.
Wow.
I wanted to steal one so bad. It would have been so easy. There was a little sign-up system, but it would have been so easy.
Wonder why I'm so stupid. Now I know.
And I tell you, I remember the old computers like what you're talking about and everything. You go in there, really had the full. It was like a damn breaker switch. You go to kick it on, you just hear.
Oh yeah.
It's like
the fan.
Oh man.
That's funny.
The old days. Marble Madness, man.
Yeah, so I
make
always
those.
joke now when my
Hot mail.
brother's kids they're acting up. They're like, "Here, take this tablet or whatever, play with this." They're 4 years old. When I was 4 years old, and I was acting up, my dad would be like, "Here, play with these car keys."
Right. See, I don't want to. I don't want to do that to my kid.
Right.
Sticking him in front of a tablet. She does have a tablet though already.
No, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Now, y'all familiar with Tile Electronics? Yes. The old LCD games or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
So there's a Tile Electronic game just like with this.
the
I saw
Tiger
it.
games.
Yeah, Tiger. I saw one like that. I want to buy it.
They make this fucking thing look too easy. This shit is hard. This damn blackball down here, they blackball you and they look, right here.
Well, you blue balling.
That fucking
You gotta knock it out.
They made a 3D version of this game that is also just as shitty.
Do you remember that one?
It's called Marble Ultra Blast, and it's the same game in 3D.
Watch for those suckers.
Yeah, they made a version of this. It was on stupid.
See, that's where I
See, I would not feel comfortable going in that hole because I don't know what's at the bottom until you go.
yeah. I mean,
You had to really
he's got to keep
see,
back.
You don't know where that's. Well, now
That
wow,
too.
this is actually kind of fascinating watching because I
don't
couldn't
make
make
it this
it.
far.
I didn't even make it that far.
Well, now you cheating.
get a little reference. See, oh, okay.
There was a Xbox game just like that. I forgot what it was called though. It was a somewhat similar. It was fun though. But this, like I said, this right here, it's hard because of how they corner everything, and it's all slants. You don't even know if it's a slant or a flat.
A lot of people
Right.
don't know you can jump in this game.
How you jump in the game?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you gotta. You probably can't. He's gotta
That'd be funny. Just
beat
walk
through a
all
bump or
out.
whatever.
Wow, I've never made this.
See, look at that, like, dude.
Wow, this is neat.
They made a version of it on, I think it was addictinggames.com years ago.
Oh yeah.
Harvey Wallbanger.
Oh, I think I remember that one. That was a great site before Nickelodeon took it.
Yeah, it was. You were like in the disco club and everything, and you were just that ball and like the music.
Wow.
See, this is a stage. Yeah, this is a stage I hate. I like the music on it, but I hate the stage. Cause right when it gets to that,
Looks like Sonic.
right here.
Oh god.
Oh, those vacuum things. Look at that. Thing.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I think I could make it. If I had unlimited balls, I could make it.
You only got 2. See that's just.
Yeah.
I hate when my balls get knocked around.
This guy's not even died yet.
And cluttered.
Anyone ever actually play marbles? Like a real marble game?
Back in the day, I used to.
Did a
You
little
sit
bit.
there, draw like with a stick, dirt.
Oh my god, this guy's pretty good.
I used to have the Pokemon marbles. Wow, I forgot about those.
I had Digimon marbles.
What? Screw you. I want those.
From either it was like Burger King or something. I don't remember a long time ago. Digimon
I
marbles.
say Burger King was only Pokemon
Maybe it was
at the time.
like Hardee's or something.
So there we go. That is the
That's a
10
challenge,
games we are
man.
playing for the Retro Cup. And so there's going to be a little cash prize. You get your name on this trophy right here. Oops, not right there.
It's gonna be a good time.
So here we can probably cut to it.
Somewhere.
Maybe not. 3.
It's right there.
Oh, there it goes. There it is. The Retro Cup. There it is. There it is.
It is a cup.
Oh, so we got to change the nameplate. But your name will be on the Retro Cup forever. As long as we do this. And then we're going to maybe have tournaments with different games and people's choices and stuff like that. So
You're a good hand model.
Yes. That's gonna be my next venture.
we're going to be putting out some cool promos, doing a photo
That's what'll do
shoot. Let me pull up what Jake made these funny animations. Well,
Dude, I was loving those by the way, man.
yeah, they're great.
Thank you.
Really nice.
Yeah. So let me
It's accurate to our personality.
Yeah, if you're all each doing something individually personal. Not gonna lie though, I don't know Curt all that well, so I
He's
just
a
looked at
voice
his
guy.
picture. I was like, okay, he's holding a microphone, so I'll make him hold the microphone because I don't like. I know you like to dance. You'll hit your vape every once in a while. So if you look, your guy
I swear.
hits the vape, and then
a little too much, yes.
Accuracy above everything. Like I never like you really like
because I made
detailed
ones,
everything.
I made
That was
ones
good.
for my friends too, and I like to. You know when like Sonic, after a while, when you don't move, he sits there and taps his foot.
Yeah.
So I like to do that where if you don't, because I'm trying to actually make this a game.
Because I know a lot of people. I know they take the character styles of Mega Man, which that would have been a good game too.
Tell you what, whoever
Score.
wins, I'll make a game for them. The Retro Cup arcade game, little Game Boy, where it's like Mario.
Oh, man.
I could do like 1 to 5 levels.
Shit. Well,
I would like an LCD game made one of these days. Cause I want to see like the old classic, like the Game and Watch, like
made
type
one.
of feel.
Made one for John, and it was like the coolest thing I ever did.
I mean, making games now is kind of it's easy if you have the right equipment, now, especially when you're working with 3D. Speaking of no, we met our one friend that one Saturday.
is there audio to this?
There's maybe not the one I sent you, because I was still working on that. There's one that I should be on like my page. Oh yeah, there's.
Wow, look at those. Keenan's graphic down there is so funny. I am hitting the vape a lot.
Yeah,
And then those are the posters I made. I want to make those for everybody.
I like how you use my my Funko.
Well, pretty much, if you just want to use the background, I mean, that's fine. But I figured I find the background I use for the posters.
I love it, Jake.
to a degree, it
Thank
reminds
you.
me of Streets of Rage.
I want to pitch in more and help.
But I like how you use the Funko on the tagging. That I forgot when I made that one. That's like a while back.
Yeah, I was looking through profiles and I noticed I had a little. That was before I made your little pixelated version, and then I was looking for stuff for them too. And I was like, I'm just gonna take their photos and then pixelate it.
It looked good though.
Is there okay, we don't get any comments on that one. Let's see if we get any comments coming in. Is there a filter do you do it through Photoshop or do you want to?
I did it on my phone. Wait, we
okay.
were talking about the posters or the video?
Yeah, how do you make the people like the
That I did on an app on my phone called Pocket Developer, where you get to sit there and make little Game Boy games. And that's the best way I know how to animate them is in that game. So I'll sit there and I'll make them do what I want them to do. I'll put them in a nice, cool-looking backdrop. Like I made the backdrop to match the backgrounds and everything. So I have to like add like each little pixel, which I've done before. I recreated Sonic and Mario maps, which the Sonic one was impossible, but yeah. So I just and then I'll just record my phone, and then I'll take it into a video editor and I'll mix it with the other stuff. But yeah, I have to like frame by frame animate like.
And you're doing this all on your phone?
Yes.
Wow. Do you not use a desktop?
I don't have a computer, which is why I had to like stop what I was doing.
That's gonna be like the next
to
big
take a
thing for us.
break and just kind of get
Wow, we gotta do a Kickstarter. Get Curt get Jake a computer.
I'm going back. I took a little break off of work so that I could be there with my baby, and now I'm getting ready to go back to work. So
I like that.
Where you want to talk about?
I'm going back to work with my father.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Doing electrical work. It's the fastest way I know how to make money.
Okay. Well, that's
not a bad idea.
And so, yeah,
Cool.
that'd be fun. But yeah, I couldn't manage what I was doing. Like, me and John went camping the other day, and we filmed for fun. There was no pressure there. There's no schedule. Like, I tried to do an episode a month, and I realized I'm not going to be able to do that, so.
Well, I got some announcements to tell you after this podcast.
Yeah,
Same here
absolutely.
too. My friend here that I had on my show wants to know if we're still in the openings.
We have no openings. We took the last ones, but when we do the open game tournaments, when we do the Mortal Kombat tournaments, if next month in July, or not next month in July, that will be an open one, so people can do it. But this is kind of just a core group for the Retro Cup. So,
Right on.
sorry, but
And that's why I want to help out a little bit, because I feel like I do a lot for like unsupervised. I want to do a little bit more for Artist United. That's why I wanted to help out with like the posters or something, because I know you're busy.
Well, we've been friends for what, fucking 3 years now.
3 years, yeah.
Part
It's been fun.
part of the family. Yeah, I think you actually.
I'm like, you guys are like the Avengers, and I'm like the neighborhood Spider-Man. Friendly new. Oh, I'm sorry,
you go.
Keenan.
I'm an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., sir.
I'm sorry.
When did you come on? Like
2020 podcast.
2021.
The first podcast when the 420.
Yeah, but the STLI thing, that was
when we did the
When
writing.
was that art?
was that
meeting.
before the pandemic or after the
After.
It was after.
after the pandemic, and then
After the pandemic, it was
Yeah.
21.
21. Okay, so okay.
We were still getting fresh on our comedy. I loved it.
Yeah. So,
No.
but yeah, we're going to do so May
15th.
4th, I think it is. Is it a Saturday? Well, whatever.
You
that
gotta play a
Saturday
Star
is.
Wars game on May 4th.
We
May
love
4th
Star
is a-
Wars.
wait, May
but
4th is a
We're
Friday.
going to do a Kentucky Derby kind of races at Clayton's, and so we're going to have some fun horse races outside. We got this horse game we're going to be playing that people can bet little like nickels and dimes on, and so we actually.
Yeah, May 4th is a Friday.
I still one of those.
Okay, it's May 5th then. May 5th. So it's that Saturday. So and then we're going to play the Kentucky
Oh, it's
Derby
not open. I
live
thought it was open.
on the big screen at Clayton's house. So that's our big next event. So
So I think now what time, by the way, for that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think around noon or so. Because the Kentucky Derby is usually during the day.
Okay, so I'm about to say because the Science Center is going to have a Titanic night down there. I was going to go to that.
A Titanic night?
Yeah. So we had the Nintendo one, which was great, but now they're doing a First Friday Titanic for May.
That's cool.
Which I'm like, okay, I get it, I guess, but yeah,
So what?
it's a theme. That's
Yeah,
it.
stuff like that's like cooler than you think. You think, oh, yeah. Then you go. Like me and my buddy John, we went saw these caves. We're like, oh, whatever. And we saw them. They're like, this is cool.
Yeah, but I
they-
mean, so what's that? The Titanic thing? A bunch of shit that they dug up out of the ocean?
Well, no, it's a thing. So like
simulation?
for April, we did Nintendo, so everyone was like cosplaying as like Nintendo characters. So
Oh, so
they
everyone's
watched
gonna
the
be like
movie
dressed like all
like
old
Titanic.
school.
Yeah,
And I still,
English
I still
Victorian.
hate that I didn't get to go to that. I'm still upset about that.
let's go.
The Mario thing.
Yeah, I was supposed to go with him, and the day before was when the engine in my car decided to blow up.
He
Yeah,
told me
it'd be-
about
it'd
it,
be
I
able
think,
to-
and I was interested.
Well, I know now you're driving a Dodge Charger.
Challenger. I'm actually giving that back
I'm
to
a-
my
say
See, my
different-
dad has a
Look at the
Dodge
body.
Challenger, but everyone's like, you have a fake Charger. But they're nice cars.
Oh, it was funnier than hell though, because I came in there and I got the rental car. The woman looked at me. She goes, "Well, your warranty only gives you up to a mid-sized car." And she took that key fob out. She goes, "How about something fun?" I'm like, "Okay." We went walking out, and I saw this Challenger. I went, "Nuh-uh." She goes, "Would this work for you?" I was like, I started up. I heard it, and I said to myself, "I go, Now, Curt, don't be stupid.
It just roared.
I'll take it.
I mean, a Challenger is like a good car too.
God damn, so you drive from Farmington all the way to Wentzville to go to work every day, right?
I carpool.
You carpool. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I'm getting ready to sell my bike.
The gas in that motherfucker has to be twice as much as your 3-cylinder car you're using.
Well, it wasn't that bad, because I drove that to Tennessee and back for that movie.
Yeah.
And it gets up to cruising speeds. It kicks down to 4 cylinders.
Because I'm going to say, Warrenton to Wentzville, that's like what, or I'm sorry, Farmington to there is like, what, an hour? Hour and a half?
About an hour and a half, yeah.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, well, we went out to Sam's. I don't know if you live close to Sam, but
We live in the same town.
God damn,
That's like an hour away.
And Shane goes out there for every weekend. I don't know if Sam would be worth it for that. I don't know.
I remember when I was in Troy and Allie was in Kirkwood, that was a bit of a long drive for me. Especially if I'd go over.
I can't say anything because Allie's right there. So where Troy to? Yeah, that's a pretty far drive. Too.
Troy to Kirkwood. Now we live further, and I still go to Troy to visit like my sisters, my grandma, and stuff.
Well, when you go back to work, that's in Troy, isn't it?
When I go back to work, I'll be traveling, but I'm gonna keep my. I'm gonna be here for the arcade tournament.
Oh, okay.
But I'll be traveling for work. So, but it's my father's company, so if I need to do something, he's really lenient in letting me go.
Oh, cool. Well, that was it for the retro cup. Anything else we want to say, Keenan? What you got going on?
Wow, you get everyone's names wrong. Jeez.
You guys all look the same.
Yeah,
we look exactly alike. All three of us.
Yeah, me, Curt, and Clayton. Jeez. So yeah, I'm ready for this, man. It's gonna be great commentating. You know, hope we get a chance to play. There's a lot of good games, so practice. Now, me, I'm already pro at this. I'm already good. I'm clean. But yeah, also, I hope to do this one video. So for those of you who have seen the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers, hopefully I got one more video I want to try to do. But other than that, you know, getting ready for next month, so it's going to be a big one.
Right on.
Well, you got you just in what movie? You're just in a movie.
You're just in a movie. Yeah, no big deal. Anything.
We just did the horror western film called Unnatural.
I've been looking at that. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, thanks. That was a lot of fun. I've actually got another short film I'm going to Ohio for next month. That's the God of War thing we've been talking about.
Ooh, yeah.
I can't wait for that.
But you've been doing like voiceovers for that or something, right?
So
What is that exactly?
Yeah, what is that?
What? The God of War thing?
Is it like a... Yeah.
So it's basically just a fan. It's basically just a fan short film. But it's really cool. Now, what's funny is I actually auditioned for Thor because they said we want video game. We want God of War Thor. So I thought, okay, God of War Thor. So I did my audition, fat, hairy, and shirtless. I had no shirt on, and I was holding it, and they said, no, this guy ain't it. But then they said, but we like him, and he said, can you do a Scottish accent? And I said, yeah. And now I'm playing a severed head.
Wait, now, can you give us a Scottish?
Oh, well, I suppose.
Ooh, that's depth.
Yes, like brother. That. My friend Kratos over here is a little bit upset with you now, and he's going to tear you apart limb from limb.
Okay, not bad.
No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it to me, but he's going to do it to you.
I like how you rolling the R's. Now you got a bit of an accent of a what do you got?
I do voices. So I'm an arsehole, am I? I don't. I do really good at impersonating other people. Like I can do Robert De Niro pretty well. On my shoe, go on my shoes. I don't know. I can't do it on the spot. But yeah, I do voices. As far as accent goes, I do really good English accents, proper English or Cockney, you say, where I could do that. I played Henry.
Oh.
You betrayed it.
No, do the dinner table scene. Are you ready for the competition? That one. Can you do
Which
it?
one?
The one he was at the dinner table talking to the boyfriend.
Oh yes, she's got the crabs, dearie.
That's crabs, dearie.
She got a pound.
Help us on the way, dearie.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I did. I'm the corporate puppet, and I'm gonna need some more string if I'm gonna go on believing I'll be a real boy someday without being manipulated by the bullshit. He's just sitting there. She's like, "Hon, get off the table." It's like, I'm in the middle of a very important meeting right now. You're on the table, pretending to be a puppet. Who's pretending? I do a good Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello, I don't know. I've been sick, so now's not the.
You gotta put that pitch up in there.
If I
Billy Madison, bus driver.
I do Donnie Burger really well. If I'm really drunk, I can shoot. Everybody knows I'm that guy. I'm still fucking big, dude. See, I do not deserve these frozen treats. See, I love his voice in that one.
I gotta put my 2 cents in it. Like, is Adam like range his voice, or is that just him talking? Like, in
I think that's the most range he does in any of the roles he does, because he's like he has to hold the raspiness of that one as an alcoholic.
Yeah,
and he does that really well. What I don't like is Father of the Year, where David Spade totally rips off his performance on that. Because if you watch that, it is strictly David Spade copying Adam Sandler's performance.
Everybody cops up somebody
It's like the voice, the same thing. He's like, he's doing the same voice that Adam does. I'm like, don't do this. But anyways,
still friends, yeah.
I got a sketch I got made. I'll get to work on that pretty soon. We had the other sketches that were supposed to be in the show, but we didn't quite make the show, so I posted the sketches on YouTube for everyone to watch.
And, you don't have to get into it if you don't want to. So with that, you just took a break because it's just
I wasn't able to maintain everything on my phone. That's as brief as I'll get into it.
Oh, okay.
That's life.
And scheduling, I wasn't able to do it on a monthly basis like I wanted to.
Well, it's a tough thing to do.
But I got offers to do other things. It's like, I'm not allowed to get too much into it because it's kind of a secret role, but I got offered the role of a villain, so that'll be fun once that comes out.
Ooh.
I don't even know that much. Like, the director's like, I don't want you to know too much, give away too much. I was like, all right, we'll see how it is.
If they ever do make a new movie of Jaws, I want to play the shark. Call me the big. Hey, I want to be a great black shark. I mean, come on, it could be possible. But I want to be a hammerhead, though.
And then I have a plan for another project in the fall, which is going to be an adaptation of an actual book and not just something I wrote.
Okay.
To kind of test myself.
I'm not going there.
But you know you want to, though.
You can go there if you want.
It's okay. We're all going to get canceled soon.
Because you said
Hammerhead.
You said the big black shark. So I immediately said, okay, so I'll be the one up on the boat and everything, throwing bits of watermelon out in the water, and all of a sudden you come through.
Okay. All right.
Anyway.
Hey, it's a Wednesday. He's on a roll today. Give him his quarters, all right?
I don't know why my brain just immediately went
I'm sure Keenan will eat the chum instead.
Yeah. I'm a shark.
So.
Oh, shit. I forgot. Guardians of the Galaxy is coming out, too.
Yeah. That's the Saturday or Friday, right?
Yes, Friday, yep.
And I went and saw the new Evil Dead, and oh my God.
Really good.
I thought about seeing
see that.
So I will say, they kept to the dark humor and like the witty one-liners.
Oh, of course.
And they stayed true to the cheesy effects.
I like the idea of it being the mother, because
she was terrifying. She was absolutely terrifying.
About it can connect to
because she didn't overdo it. Like, she didn't try to overdo it and like make herself just so crazy. Like, you're just sitting there like she did it where you're just like, I like the whole time you're still sitting there thinking, it's like, I can't tell if it's all the demon or if it's maybe just a little bit of her as well. Like, it's just like she did an amazing job on it.
So we got Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness. So we got 3. So this technically the 4th.
There was the remake.
The one they did in 2013, which was
I remember that one. I remember Ash vs. the Evil Dead. I got like 2 of the seasons on DVD.
I got to see the book, from Evil Dead 2 with Sam Raimi's signature on the inside of it. That was cool.
So I will say though, there is something that I will not give anything away, but there is stuff that they talk about in the movie where there is going to be more.
Yeah, they're setting up for sequels.
Well, I can see that. Have another trilogy out. Why not?
Is Ash in it?
No, he was not in it.
He doesn't make no little cameo, not even the voice.
But if you notice in the 2013 one, there was a couple of cameos in it. One, for instance, when it showed them come up at first, the car she's sitting on. Did you notice the car she was sitting on?
Yes, that's Sam Raimi's car.
The original.
Yeah. That car's in a lot of his movies. It's in Spider-Man. It's in Drag Me to Hell. It's in...
That was a good movie.
Mm-hmm. He's good at horror movies.
That was a good movie.
That's what he's good at.
Yep.
He was probably the best director
good
for Spider-Man. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to the Retro Cup. So we got some promos coming out in the next month. The official tournament starts May 29th here on the Arts United Network. It looks like we have 14 contestants playing. We got some great hosts here.
So I'm going to be commentating, and
you're commentating as well as doing interviews with the people right when they get off from playing.
Awesome.
And so then you'd fill in. So,
Perfect.
This is the host table right here. So, got a lot of expertise. So you're like the young kind of like guy, you know.
Oh, well, thank you.
Look
try to be young.
Our younger
And
son.
Especially if I
Kurt,
shave.
Old folks.
If I shave, I look 12. I look 12
Yeah.
to begin with, but yeah, it's yeah, it's weird.
It's like a triangle that's young.
Well, you look a lot older than when I
youth.
first met you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
My wife just texted me. She told me to leave you alone.
No.
Picking on 'em.
Oh, Angie's watching. Hello, Angie.
Hello to the viewers out there. I'm probably gonna have to take off.
It's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
We all
So-
gotta let it out somehow.
So,
all right.
all right. Well, we're gonna wrap up the show. So definitely check out. Here's another promo for the Retro Cup, and we'll see you guys again later.
Yep.
Let the games begin!
Artist United.